Willie D Live.
What's up, family? So check this out. Those are white nationalist Patriot Front members marching on our Capitol. Yeah, fam, I said our Capitol because we built it. That's right, I said it. Notice what they're doing, fam. They've flooded the DC Metro and they're intimidating people. They're trying to especially intimidate Black people and others of color. You see this Black woman sitting on that seat by herself. What I noticed is, besides the fact that she's surrounded by hate, is that she may be afraid, but she ain't letting them know. She's staring straight ahead like, look at these scary, coward mother. You know, like, no, I'm not going to bow my head. I'm not going to look down. I'm not going to look off into the distance. No, I'm going to sit firm, straight ahead. I'm going to look straight ahead. And I'm going to carry myself with pride and dignity that these cowards are incapable of. See, the reason why they hide their faces, fam, is because they don't really believe these convictions that they hold. They cover their faces while they're spreading hate and intimidating communities of color, even Jewish people, if they can find out they're Jewish. They cover their face and they go out and they try to intimidate people, all while shielding themselves from responsibility. This anonymity protects them from being exposed to their families, employers, and their communities. Yeah, fam. It also underscores that they really ain't about those convictions that they hold. Because if they were, they'd take the damn mask off and let everybody see who they are. But they won't do it because they've always used masks and shields to shield themselves from being exposed. They've always used these type of tactics. This is nothing new. And guess who's always supported them? The government, law enforcement. You know why? Some of them are members of law enforcement. Yeah. Some of them are family members of law enforcement. Law enforcement knows exactly what's going on. That's why they allow it to happen. No way possible they would allow Black people to roam the streets like that in any type of so-called mob, right? And get up on non-Black people like that and try to intimidate them. That wouldn't happen. They wouldn't allow it to happen. So when you see these uncivilized mutts doing this, it means that they're being allowed to do it. They're not as hard as they think they are, or anybody might think they are. They only strike when they have size, numbers, or weaponry, which means that they ain't really true to what they're saying they are. They can only gain courage when they have a mob. They can only gain courage when they're in a mob. Marching in mob-like formations in DC and Boston and Chicago, and nothing's happening. The police just sitting by checking it out. That's because many officers are involved in these type of militias and hate groups. By putting these masks on, these guys reveal a fear of the very society they claim to want to reclaim. They're going around, reclaim America, reclaim America, reclaim America. I don't see no indigenous people. Where are the indigenous people? Every accusation is a confession. They point the finger at others to try to take the eyes off of them when they're out there raping, pillaging, murdering, stealing. They get mad, they get super mad at others when others do it because they don't want no competition. That's really why they're mad. They're not mad at the act itself. They themselves participate in the act daily, even what they're doing now, going around terrorizing people. But yet they claim that the little so-called YNs are the ones terrorizing people. But they doing the exact same thing. Projecting. Very, very good at projecting. Trump's entire presidency has been a failure. Ain't nobody made no money but him and the people that's close to him. Okay, a few of y'all made some money. Okay, cool. But I'm talking about collectively. Collectively, this country is in an economic dumpster. Collectively. And believe it or not, we are in the midst of a recession. Yeah. We got Donald Trump, who is participating in a partisan takeover. So this is the nation's 250th anniversary. This is supposed to be a deal where all of the states come together, Democrats and Republicans, and we put our differences to the side. Blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians, everybody just Catholic, Protestant, Christian, whatever, Muslim, everybody put their differences to the side and we celebrate together, we celebrate America. So Trump hijacks America's birthday and turns it into a hate rally. He turns it into a partisan campaign rally where it's all about, this is the America, this is everybody. But he turned it into a Republican thing. He turned it into a conservative thing. He turned it into a Trump first thing. You got people who are raising ethical concerns because these people got these different fundraiser tiers out there where they're spending high dollar on certain items that's associated with the president. You got mass artist boycotts. Who would want to perform at America's 250th anniversary? America's 250th birthday party. Artists signed up. Once they figured out it was Trump and it was partisan, they said, no, I don't want no part of that. So he can't even get real artists to perform. You got state boycotts. Certain states didn't even send any delegates to Washington, D.C. They didn't send any delegates. They said, we don't want no part of this. You got the historical whitewashing, educational materials, and freedom truck exhibits. They're facing backlash because they're presenting an ideologically version of American history. It's bad, fam. This country is hanging on by a very, very thin shoestring. I'm telling you, this thing is not looking good. And you got a president that don't even know how to pump the brakes. He don't even know how to say, hold on, man, wait a minute. Yeah, we don't want it to go there. It's looking really, really bad right now. And instead of him trying to do something to mitigate the damage, he's pouring fuel on the fire. This is America's 250th birthday celebration. And it don't seem like a celebration at all. We're on our own, fam. We're on our own. I hope that you are prepared for what may come. most experts say that it's definitely going to happen if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. Y'all be careful out there, family. No more talk.